What is that, about, I don't know, 16 inches long or something? And it stands up high enough that the table on the saw is in full contact. That's nice. And he's got a big, long C-clamp holding the work together. Yeah. Cuts right through. So the waste board that the clamp's against at the front and at the back stops tear out. See that as he emerges from the boards that he's going to put in place. I don't know, maybe they are also boards going in place. I guess they are. And they're just run long enough that he can clamp and cut. Oh, he's just, what the heck? What's he doing, cutting a bunch of tenons on those, or just notches, mortises? Yeah, he's gang cutting mortises. Wow. Squaring it up.
I'm installing it up high. Please don't mind about the helmet.
Please don't mind about the helmet. So he feels the pressure of personal protective gear on the camera too. I don't blame him. Okay, wedging, pushing things apart, see that?
This curved handrail design was actually my idea.
Oh.
Though I wasn't sure if the design would work. The owner liked it. I also liked the design, and I think I was right to challenge myself.
Wow. Look at the growth rings on that cedar. Nice and tight, but not stupid tight, right? Like, I'm going to say a 1/16 of an inch. Countersink, he's going to dowel it anyway. Cutting off the dowels. Man, he's liking his work right there. On-site cabinet shop, why not?
It was a close call when I fitted the shoe cabinet. So I'm glad it fits so well.
So he's not kidding. When you build a box like that and then raise it up inside, you know, you got to count for the extra length, rocking it up. They must put a toe kick under there to bring it right up to where it goes. Otherwise, there's no installing it. But he acknowledged that it made him nervous. And look at that. The tongue and groove joints line up from the right cabinet to the left cabinet. And
if it had not fitted, I would have needed to build it again.
Okay, if it wouldn't have fit, he would have had to do it again. There's no sheet goods there. Everything is glued up panels. Some of it came from the Japanese equivalent of a box store or a cabinet shop. But I've seen very little plywood. There was something that went on the faces of the stairs. I don't know what went in on the roof. I don't know. But everything seems to be glued up panels of real wood or individual boards. Enlighten me. Is that because they don't manufacture much plywood? Is that because this is just a higher end quasi-traditional build? Surely there's sheet goods in the commercial and in the apartment. There has to be. So talk to me about how much of the building material selection is tradition and you know, top drawer construction ethic, and how much of it is driven by a different availability in Asia. I don't know, but it's very interesting. Yeah, look at that. He's got a little piece of sandpaper or something, and he's cleaning off the edges of his square.
I work in a Japanese-style room. Nowadays, Japanese-style roofs are simple. As you can see, I attach a stud to make it look like a pillar, since it won't get scratched and dirty, and it looks like a real pillar. This might be a better option than using a real pillar.
Yeah, build it out. Yep, might be a better option indeed. So watch this. So he cuts down, ostensibly pretty close to the bottom, but then he chisels it off just about a 1/16 of an inch proud. So if the grain happens to be running downhill right there, it doesn't dive in and get too deep. I assume is what he's thinking, and then clean it up. Yep. Once you know how the grain's going to act, you clean it up. Wow.
The comos are made of hardwood cedar. Also,
Okay, what's going
comos
on?
is his howl.
Okay, he's spreading the work so that he can slide that top